Oh, for both farms, I was wondering what your expansion plans are in terms of growing your number of shares, and for Half Pint, it seems like since you're limited, because you don't want to have more labor, what ways you're going to grow in, or if you've reached a level that you're satisfied at being at.
So for us, I think we've hit the 2-acre thing, and we're gonna stick with that, at least at this point. I guess our alternative economics experiment is sort of the idea of, is continual growth the only indicator of success? So do we want to continue to grow the dollar amount that we make every year? And this past year we cut back a little bit as sort of an experiment to say, no, we can be happy with a certain amount and do steady state sort of thing. So I think if we can get the hay grow figured out and sort of max out at, say, around 90 to 100,000 per year gross, and maybe increase it with inflation slightly as the years go by. At this point, I feel like that's what our future expansion plan is.
Kristen and I have very different dreams of our future. And is that fair? Just close your eyes for a minute and imagine 10 teams of horses, all with 6-foot sickle bars, moving down a 50-acre hayfield. Imagine coming into a beautiful home-built super center. We call it Walmart or something like this, where you can get everything you'd want to eat that's grown locally, and you can pick up your cordwood, and in fact, you might be able to have a house built on the farm, or to have some clothing that we made from our sheep. On the physical end of the world, that's what I imagine, having perhaps 30 farmers, farming this 500 acres to its most beautiful, that we would have beautiful handmade stories to surround us, working hard where we want to work hard, having it be easy on the parts of the farm that are a pain. Maybe we buy a glass washer for our dairy because we all hate washing glass, but we're still plowing with a single bottom walking plow. That's some of the expansion on the non-economic end. And let's see where the economics follow. Might be one quick description of what I'm thinking about. I hesitate.
One of the things that Mark taught me, among many, is that no matter how you imagine your future, it's not going to be that way. It's not going to be probably that good, and it's probably not going to be as bad as you fear it's going to be. And so that's one way that our farm might go. Another idea that we've had is to sell restaurant shares, so that we would have people in our community who would buy 20 dinners a year, and we would have a restaurant that was open one night a week, and we would serve the same sort of food that we eat on a daily basis, which is, to my taste anyway, exquisite and as good as any food I've eaten anywhere in the world. I think starting as diversified as we are right now, there's a million different places that we could go. I can find my own, I don't have that same vision that Mark has of just wanting to get bigger and just see how big we can go, but there are elements of that plan that are really exciting to me, like learning to hitch multiple hitches of horses and use bigger machinery and things like that. So I think I can find my place in that plan, even if it does turn out to be that way, but experience shows that no matter what we imagine, it's probably not going to be that way. So.